Hello twin flames and welcome to the DM to DF message for Saturday. So I'm going to use 2 decks of cards for this reading today. They're guiding me to use the Divine Masculine Power messages so they can give you a message of power about what they've been releasing and healing over the last few days. And we're going to use the Divine Love messages through music deck to tap you in with their energy, what they're feeling and what they're connecting with and what they really want you to know. So what's the energy, please, angels, around the Divine Masculine right now? And remember, we do one of these check-ins now every single day. So what's the energy check, please, angels? What do the masculines want to communicate today to the Divine Feminine? What do the Divine Masculines want to communicate? Wow. Well, first of all, I want to start with this one because this really caught my eye. Tell him. Tell him. Now, I feel that this is the Divine Masculine saying to you, I want to tell you how I feel. Now, this is a very powerful song by Celine Dion and Barbara Streisand. Very powerful. Telling. Don't be in fear. Express how you feel. And I feel that you may have told your twin how you feel. You may have got things off your chest, whether it's lately or in the past. And he's going over and over that in his mind. And he's thinking, how powerful that you could express yourself to me so openly and so honestly and so lovingly. Thank you for telling me how you feel. He's really thinking about this, and he's also looking at it now from a higher perspective because he's been healing. You know, whereas before it may have freaked him out, he may have hid away, blocked you, ghosted you, ignored you when you've told him how you feel. Now he's actually seen it from higher love. And he's in awe of your beauty and your depth and your power and the way you express yourself. And I also feel, you know, if there is any Divine Masculines who are female, or there's any, you know, same-sex gay couples watching, okay, he wants to tell him. Okay, so I feel this also a big sign about those journeys moving forward. Tell him. He's receiving guidance from heaven to tell you how he feels. So your masculine right now is wanting to tell you exactly how he feels because he's so in awe of how you've connected with him. Very powerful. And that's an absolutely beautiful song. You know, Celine Dion is kind of singing about her fears around expressing herself and what if she gets rejected? What if he doesn't feel the same way? And Barbara Streisand comes in as the voice of reason, a lot like the higher self, saying, tell him anyway. What have you got to lose? You know, speak your truth. I've been there. It's better to express than keep it in. And this is what the masculine's going through. So don't be surprised if you start hearing these particular songs, you know, now that we're talking about them, because the angels are going to show you how powerful this love is. Tell him, wow. So this is the masculine thanking you for telling him all about the journey, telling him about your feelings, and it's really hit him, you know, over the last few days especially. But right now he's in this energy where he's just like, wow. Thank you for being you. Take time for you. And this is what he's been doing. So he's letting you know that he's been taking time for himself to cleanse himself so he can finally understand all of these magical things, to understand what you've actually told him, whether it's last week, over the years, or in the past. He's realizing so much. And he's also saying to you, take this time for you. Give back to you. It's like he's saying to you, because he's realizing from a higher perspective everything that's happening. It's like the masculine is going through a very deep, profound awakening right now. And he's saying to you, take time for you. I understand that you also need time for you. You know, if you don't want to see me right now, you know, if I would ask you if you want to make plans, and say if you're thinking, well, you know, feminines, you're thinking, I don't want to drop everything when he comes around. You know, I don't want to be waiting for him, and, you know, I don't want him to think that I'm just waiting around and, you know, I can just be there anytime he wants me to be. And your masculine understands that. And he's saying, take time for you. Do things for you, things you love to do. This is the masculine being in this kind of easy, peaceful energy where he's saying, I understand that, it's not all about me. It's also all about you. And he's coming into a higher awareness. This is very powerful. Allow love in. So the masculine is allowing the love in. He's allowing in your love. He can feel it. He can feel it coursing through his veins, in his mind, in his heart, in his soul. And again, he's allowing all of these feelings in. Everything you've said to him and told him, he's feeling it. He's allowing it in. It's making sense to him. It's making, those pieces of the puzzle fall into place. And he's also saying to you, I hope you allow me back in. I hope you allow my love to come back in, because I'm on my way and I'm coming. But this is about him tonight, in a way thanking you for being you. He's in awe of you, he's inspired by you, he's grateful for you, and he's letting you know that you are his healing elixir that's driving him on. Go forward fearlessly. So he's being guided by the angels to move towards you, to go forward fearlessly, to no longer look back, to release himself. I feel there's been a very powerful turning point in your masculine's life over the last few days, where he's starting to understand and see things from a much higher point of view, and he's going forward fearlessly. And in today's Divine Masculine reading, it was all about him having this conversation with his higher self and the ego, this fight. And that's really what is kind of being shown with Tell Him. The energy of the kind of the person who was a bit scared talking to the lady who's been there. So this is again like that energy of the ego and the higher self. You can trust me, he's saying to you. You can trust me. You can trust your twin. So I feel your masculine is also realizing that he can trust this love. That he can trust you, that you're not going to hurt him. You're not going to run away from him or abandon him or move on with somebody else. You are there for him or her. And he's saying, wow, I can trust you. And the masculine struggle with that so much. It's a core wound they have to heal. They're afraid to let people in. They're afraid to open their heart. They're afraid to be vulnerable. They see it as a weakness. And he's saying, wow, I can trust you. I'm realizing this truth. Only a heartbeat away. Now, this is really beautiful because, first of all, we've got all this heart energy. He's saying, allow love in. So he's opening his heart. The masculines have been going through a very powerful high ascension connected with the heart chakra. And this is why you, Divine Feminine, may have been experiencing these symptoms too. I even went and had an ECG and blood tests for this the other day, and I did that video on ascension. So heart palpitations, heart flutters, pain in the heart, anxiety. Now this may have settled down now because my symptoms have settled down because the masculines have been going through this healing and this cleanse. So they're allowing the love in. So their heart is beating fast for you, and they are feeling all these feelings, these flutters and all these emotions as they open their heart and allow the love in. So I feel this is not just about them expressing their love to you. This is right now about them allowing your love in. It's penetrating every part of them. And they're thinking about all the things you've said and all the things you've done that have given them and shown them love. And they're overwhelmed by it right now. It's actually bringing them to tears, energetic tears, even if they're not crying them physically. There's tears of power. And he's saying, I'm only a heartbeat away. You can feel me. Can you feel me, Divine Feminine? I'm only a heartbeat away. And I love this because, the other day I shared the Daily Twin Flame reading, and it was about the song Heart by the Pet Shop Boys. Okay, Heart. And I actually shared a little short video about the passion being real to that song too. So this is again saying, I'm only a heartbeat away. I feel you in my heart. Of course I love you. Of course I love you. They can try and look around and be with other people, but there's only you. You were their Cinderella. You were their one. You were their power. And that beautiful Pick a Power reading I shared earlier about power couples, if you haven't watched that, go and watch that, because that shows you the power of the love. He wants to come into your arms. He wants to feel you. There's nothing more beautiful for the masculine, no matter how macho they are or what mask they wear. There's nothing more beautiful than when they are in the divine feminine's arms. You know, when they lay their head on your breast or on your chest area. It's where they feel safe. It's where they feel like they've come home. There's nothing more beautiful than that. You know, I love it when George puts his head on my chest and I just feel all this security and power and just this unconditional love. That's how I always feel one with him, you know, when we're being intimate. And obviously we're intimate with our twin in many, many ways. But when he holds me in that way and he takes me in his arms and I take him in my arms, it's like that feeling of coming home. And, you know, it's powerful. You feel at peace. And he's saying to you, when I'm with you, when I come into your arms, I feel at peace. So there's real beautiful energy I'm picking up on tonight. And that's why I wanted it to be more of this type of reading, not just a message, you know, reading, because he's saying to you, I want to be in your arms. I want to hold you. I want to feel your heartbeat. I want to connect with you. You know, I want to feel you with me because we are eternal flames. Wow. Eternal flame, the bangles. You know, I'm trying to think of it. I'm trying to channel it because I'm obviously connecting with the masculine's energy. You know, they give me the words, hold my hand, here I am. Okay, give me a sign, darling. These are the signs. Even though that may not be the lyrics, this is what they're showing me. It's eternal. You guys are eternal. You're forever. You are infinite beings connected by love and connected by source and the divine. And he feels that passion for you. That flame burns for you eternally. It's not going to go out. It's never over. It's never over with twin flames. It's always beginning. It's always beginning because it's always been renewed. Something has always been learned. There's magic there. Your masculine will always surprise you. Put a smile on your face when you least expect it. Turn up when you're struggling. Showing you when you're ready to move on that you're not able to because you are one. He will be there for you. He will prove to you how much he cares. Everything you've told him, he wants to tell you. Everything he feels, everything you feel, it's eternal love. It's reciprocated. And that's what he wants to share with you. So this is probably the most beautiful, powerful DM to DF reading I've done in a while, because it's showing you that he is not only open to this love, but he's willing to express it to you. And he's doing that right now in this moment. So give him time. Tonight, Divine Feminine, connect with him in the 5D and feel him lying on your chest. Hear his heartbeat. Connect with him. Feel the power of the love because it's absolutely real. And he's letting you know he's on his way, he's doing the work, and he fully intends to be reunited with you in divine timing. Have a great day, sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.